Hi, I'll cut to the chase. DS ID Cabriolet Chaperon. Original car, incredible color combination, one of the first in a superb condition. Completely restored, certified and ready to go. Let me tell you a little bit more about this. So in the beginning, you had Citroen who made an all-new, fantastic car, unseen before, with full hydraulic suspension, so you could lift it and lower it with one button under the steering wheel. The engines were good, the gearbox were good, and the whole of France and the whole of the world was enthusiastic about the design and about how fast and how luxurious the drive was. But they didn't have the capacity or the vision to make a cabriolet. Also, Citroen was a volume brand. They wanted to sell a lot of cars. And this is high-end. This is prestige. This is not volume. It's quite the opposite. So there was a very famous body company, a carrossier, like they say in French, who was interested in building a cabriolet on the basis of the original car. And so Citroen supplied cars that were not destined to be cabriolet because the cabriolet didn't exist, and they supplied them to Chaperon, who made all new bodies on those cars. If we go back into time, this was the way that cars were constructed all through the 90s, 1900s, 1910s, 1920s, 1930s, and even today. If you want a special body, you can order it. And then you have a very exclusive car that nobody else had, specially built for you. So that's what Chaperon did. And the end result is just astonishing. What do we have? A standard, very robust engine, 4-cylinder 1900, manual gearbox, and 4 very comfortable leather seats where you can sit in the open air. The result was a product of utter beauty. The line is just fantastic. Instead of 4 doors, you now have 2 doors. And you have a big boot, so if you want to travel with this car, which is what it will still do today, you can take all your luggage and your wife's luggage, toss it in the booth and go. Do you know that the lid is made of polyester? Because that was one of the parts that was very difficult to make, and Chaperon decided to make it in polyester. So, a tremendous car. So let me tell you a little bit more about its history. When it was new, it was consigned in France, which was the premier market at the time, at the beginning. And it had a life, and it's mellowed down. And at a certain point, it came to Belgium in a not so good condition. Belgian buyer took on the restoration, but he did it so meticulously and so much into detail, and it wasn't his job. He wanted the best cabriolet possible. And so he took so much time and he lost himself so much into detail, which of course today is a fantastic result, that he lost faith in the end result, and he ended up selling the project to another Belgian collector specialist who was more into restoring, and he had the car finished in its current condition. After the restoration, this is very important because if you restore a car, you take it apart and you put it back together, but then it doesn't work. What you need to do is also drive it, test it, come back, maintain it, improve. There's a lot of work after restoration. So if you see a car that has been freshly restored, keep this in mind. It's not ready to use. This one is. This one is. Why? Because the restoration has been finished a couple of years ago. Of course, there's a complete documentation on the work that's been done, the way it's been done, etc. And you can see behind the panels, underneath the car, inside the engine, everything that was done. And then it was driven, registered, MOT'd, etc. It's really a car that has already been used very scarcely, because this kind of condition has a problem. This is concours condition, and if you get one stone chip or one time that your very nice dog scratches the leather, it gives a really odd feeling. But of course, you are watching this video because you're interested in this car. You don't care about that. You just take the excellent condition that it is, the as new condition, and you just enjoy it. This car is made to enjoy. It's supposed to drive, it's supposed to move liquids, it's supposed to throw oil around, to move water around for the cooling, and it's supposed to change gears, use the brakes, use up the tires. This is what it was built for. This is a good car that was built for daily use, and it's not because the roof comes up that you shouldn't do that. So this is exceptional, because you don't need to wait. You don't need to follow up on a restoration with a workshop that keeps or doesn't keep its promises. This one is, you sit in it, turn the key, press the button, and off you go. Of course, it's for sale, so we will be showing it at different expositions, but you can see it most of the time in Aalter. We are open 6/7, always available. We have a very good dossier with Chaperon attestation, with the work that was done, with our own inspection file. You can request all that via email and have a look at the car completely, as if you would have sent an expert to control this car before you come and visit. And then if you visit and you stay over, we have a place to sleep, we can have a drink around this car, and we can drive it, whatever you want, 20 minutes, 40 minutes. Car will take you anywhere, and you can be confident that you buy a pinnacle of the French car industry at a very reasonable price. Thank you very much indeed.